Welcome to Hero Villains. Who do you think will win when Deathstroke and Saber-tooth, the ultimate fighting machines in the dark? Deathstroke and Saber-tooth enter the confrontation, creating a tense atmosphere like a knife to the neck. Deathstroke always keeps a cool head, observing every small movement to find an opening and counterattack with absolute precision. Meanwhile, Saber-tooth advances like a storm of rage, using his hunting instinct to force his opponent into a constant defensive position. The combination of sharp tactics and absurd recovery ability makes the battle last much longer than usual, like two opposing energy streams constantly clashing. Before we dive into the analysis, please click the subscribe button. Please remember to turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. Thank you very much. Deathstroke, real name Slade Wilson, was an elite soldier of the Special Forces before undergoing a physical enhancement experiment. This process unlocks his extraordinary potential, giving him strength, speed, and reflexes far beyond that of a human. Deathstroke also possesses masterful tactical thinking, able to calculate his moves many times faster than a normal person. His weapon skills are perfect, from swords, guns, to complex combat vehicles. In the mercenary world, he is always a name that makes every opponent wary. Deathstroke is always considered one of the most dangerous opponents because of his superior cognitive abilities and the extraordinary transformation he undergoes. Slade Wilson was a Delta Force commando of the United States Army, a soldier with iron discipline and sharp combat instincts. Wilson volunteered for the Enhanced Warrior Initiative, a secret experimental program aimed at creating the perfect super soldier. In the experiment, Wilson's brain was pushed to evolve to an unbelievable level. His thinking ability skyrocketed, helping him process information as quickly as a perfectly programmed machine. His sharp mind combined with his fighting instincts honed over the years make him an opponent that anyone must be wary of. In live-action versions such as Arrow, Titans, and Justice League, Wilson has always stood out as one of the most powerful villains. In particular, the version in DC Titans is considered from his cold personality to the way he possesses power. After stepping out of the Super Soldier program, Slade's body changed in the direction of absolute optimization. Strength, speed. From that moment, Deathstroke became a dangerous figure lurking behind the mask, a living nightmare for anyone who dares to stand in his way. Deathstroke in DC Titans has always been portrayed as the perfect warrior who can destroy all Titans at the same time without any difficulty. The confrontation with Dick Grayson and Corey Anders, where he constantly adjusted his tactics according to every move, every breath of his opponent. Nightwing, a highly trained and battle-hardened warrior, is still outclassed by Deathstroke's speed and precision in combat skills. Wilson is considered a master assassin, a master of martial arts. He is proficient in boxing, karate, taekwondo, Krav Maga, Muay Thai, judo, jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, kali, and various ninjutsu techniques. These include taijutsu, kenjutsu, bojutsu, sojutsu, tanto-jutsu, shuriken jutsu, kyaku jutsu, shinobi iri, and inton jutsu, allowing him to move like a ghost and strike as fast as lightning. His body possesses superior strength, incredible healing, resistance to poison, and slow aging, making him nearly invincible. Every movement of Deathstroke seems to be created from the blend of reason and instinct, bringing a cold and creepy feeling. Slade Wilson is always considered a strategic mind comparable to Batman, even at many times showing a cold mindset that makes opponents shiver. His ability to plan can turn a chaotic battle into a chessboard where every move is under control. That mind, cold and precise, is more dangerous than any sword or gun he carries. It is the use of reason as an invisible blade that has helped Wilson reach over 900 kills, making even the most ruthless men wary. Deathstroke always prepares a variety of weapons, from pistols, rifles, to blades hidden next to the magazine. He once took down Arthur Light with a shot, used the same weapon in close combat with Dick Grayson and Corey Anders. The sniper rifle once took Garth down with a cold bullet. Even if Jillian had not stopped him, Donna Troy could have been the next target. However, people still say that his mind is his strongest weapon, because every trigger is calculated in advance. There is no chance. Deathstroke has defeated Donna Troy, taken down multiple Titans at once, and left Nightwing struggling to defend. In a moment of sheer force, even Superman suffered a blow that sent blood flying and his body crashing down as Wilson used his staff to deliver a direct hit. Deathstroke has always amazed others with his strength far beyond the limits of a warrior. He can throw a punch with enough force to make Iconic's mouth bleed, an act that shows brutality and precision. With just one point of pressure, he brought Crush, who was nearly invulnerable, to his knees. Slade once calmly kicked the head off a heavy Coluan machine as if it were just a spare item on the battlefield. When he confronted Superman, he proved that he could injure his opponent with precise strikes to a weak point. If he really wanted to, Superman could be finished in an instant. Deathstroke overwhelmed guards, knocked down Aquaman, and took down a bloodthirsty Robin. He once held a lion's head high with just one hand. In a 3-on-1 fight, he was able to take down Iconic, Terra, and Superman without flinching. Slade has also defeated many inmates at Arkham who were already too dangerous for both guards and superheroes. Deathstroke is said to possess the physical strength of 10 men combined and far surpasses any peak human. His biological enhancements give him a level of superiority 9 times beyond the human limit, making every step of Slade Wilson carry the power of a war machine moving forward. With his coldness, ability to control the battle, and near absolute strength, it is inevitable that he will become the obsession of even the most powerful heroes. I really hope you subscribe to the channel. It will help us a lot, and you are the best. Thank you very much. Saber-tooth, or Victor Creed, is a predator whose primal instincts are amplified beyond measure. He possesses superior muscular strength, sharp reflexes, and regenerative abilities that allow him to recover quickly, even from fatal wounds. Saber-tooth's sharp claws can cut through thin metal, combined with his speed and boundless rage, making him a dangerous opponent at close range. Saber-tooth's regenerative abilities have always been what makes him more terrifying than any other feral mutant. Thanks to his speed of recovery, he can continuously push his body to the limit, overcoming pain and pressure that would cause a normal person to collapse immediately. That helps Saber-tooth become stronger as he fights, as if each blow he receives is just a stepping stone for him to explode even more violently. About Wolverine, it still clearly reflects how Saber-tooth operates the same recovery mechanism, and no one is more suitable for comparison than Wolverine himself, his arch-rival. These two enemies are locked in a never-ending battle where roars, bloodshed, and survival instincts combine in a ruthless display. Each encounter between them feels like a chase between two predators who refuse to lose. Over the years, Saber-tooth has repeatedly proven that he is superior in pure strength. In countless encounters, he has easily overwhelmed Wolverine, crushing any resistance with his hammer-like pounces. Not only is he fast and ferocious, but he also possesses a cold brutality that makes his opponents feel like they are facing death itself. Every thought of resistance that Wolverine has is quashed by Saber-tooth with a primal ferocity, as if he was born solely to prove that the power of instinct always prevails over reason. Although Wolverine is known for his incredible strength and countless impressive feats, Saber-tooth has consistently outclassed him in most confrontations. This obvious fact shows that Victor is superior to Logan in terms of pure strength, as if the two are on two completely different scales. It is clear that Saber-tooth is Wolverine's nightmare to carry with him for the rest of his life. Saber-tooth possesses an incredible physique, standing 2 meters tall and weighing over 124 kilograms without any adamantium in his body. His feats are not only impressive, but also make others shudder because of the level of cruelty and ease with which he performs them. Victor once crushed a heavy barbell into a distorted metal lump in the palm of his hand, as if crushing a rubber ball. He also pulled up a half-ton steel beam and swung it as hard as if holding a baseball bat. What is more terrifying is that all of these feats were performed without any upgrades from adamantium. If Saber-tooth were reinforced with this metal, his strength would be said to be beyond imagination. Even Wolverine, who had once viewed Victor as an enemy to be wary of more than anyone else, had to admit in a bitter moment that Saber-tooth was stronger, faster, and more durable. Saber-tooth was not just Wolverine's match, but the embodiment of wild, uncontrollable power. Saber-tooth, even when displaying his power in a gentle manner, was a force to be reckoned with. He was not a showy fighter, but anyone who had seen his true power knew that in a moment of indulgence, Saber-tooth could tear a human body apart with his bare hands without effort. The mere thought of it is enough to send a chill down the spine of any opponent. His ferocity is made all the more terrifying when combined with his long, sharp claws, which can cut through metal and tear apart objects that ordinary people would never dare touch. There is almost nothing Saber-tooth cannot overcome with his raw strength. He is said to have reached a level of superhuman physical strength, a form of enhancement that allows him to withstand battles that others can only watch from afar. A clear proof of this is the confrontation between him and the Hulk in the Ultimate Universe. Hulk, with his already overwhelming strength, was still unable to completely overwhelm Saber-tooth. The battle only ended when Quicksilver appeared, otherwise Saber-tooth would have been crushed to pieces by the Hulk's absurd strength. However, before he fell, he still stunned the Green Giant. A single blow was enough to break Saber-tooth's jaw, but the amazing thing was that he did not retreat. Even in pain, Victor's eyes still gleamed with ferocity, as if each blow to him only intensified his wild instincts. Saber-tooth was no longer a serious threat to Wolverine. He was just a nuisance, a cruel ghost carrying painful memories, but now something that could be controlled. With his skill, fighting intelligence, and superior healing ability, Logan now needed only one precise move to put Saber-tooth back in his rightful place. Saber-tooth always straddled the fragile line between destruction and survival, making him a haunting no one wanted to face a second time. Darkness fell and Deathstroke emerged from his hiding place, his cold eyes watching Saber-tooth's every move, analyzing his opponent's rhythm, speed, and reflexes. Saber-tooth charged like a wild storm, long claws and sharp fangs ready to tear apart anything in his path. The first collision rang out with ferocious force, punches, kicks, and a mixture of weapons thrown in rapid succession, causing the surrounding space to shake. Deathstroke relied on his strategic intelligence, calculating every move and deploying tricks like traps, bayonets, and small explosives to reduce Saber-tooth's wild power. But Saber-tooth was not to be outdone. He recovered almost immediately, charging with more ferocity, roaring loudly, destroying everything around him, temporarily turning the city into a chaotic battlefield. The tension reached a peak as both were exhausted, their bodies aching but determined to win. Deathstroke, with his superior intellect, superhuman reflexes, and diverse weapons, can defeat multiple enemies at once. Meanwhile, Saber-tooth relies on brute strength, rapid healing, and predatory instincts that make him difficult to defeat by conventional means. This contrast turns the fight into a fierce battle of wits, where instinct collides with strategy. Eventually, Deathstroke discovers a weakness in Saber-tooth's brutal style and exploits his lack of restraint. With his skillful fighting skills combined with advanced weapons, Deathstroke takes down Saber-tooth without a serious injury. In the middle of the ruined city, the cold air blows. Deathstroke stands tall, while Saber-tooth lies still on the ground, acknowledging his opponent's superior strength and absolute strategic intelligence. The winner is Deathstroke. I hope you enjoy this fight. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Follow me if you like. That's it for today's video. Thank you very much.